Today we're taking a look at the Nicholas Hacko Mark II, a watch that perfectly embodies everything this Australian independent watchmaker is capable of. In full transparency, Collective is an authorized retailer of Nicholas Hacko watches. You can find the Mark II, along with watches from dozens of other independent watchmakers, at collectivehorology.com. Nicholas Hacko watches hail from Australia, made by Nick Hacko himself along with his watchmaking team, which includes his son Josh Hacko. The Hackos own and run a watch repair shop in Sydney, Australia, and back in 2011, the major Swiss brands began pulling their parts accounts. So, the Hackos took matters into their own hands, creating their own watches. Now, today the brand manufactures a full range of watches at their workshop in Australia, including a number of pieces with their own in-house movement. Now, the Mark II is probably best described as a gateway to the Hackos watches, but don't let that fool you. This watch demonstrates the Hackos' profound watchmaking capabilities, particularly in the area of precision machining. Virtually every component beyond the movement and strap are made by the Hackos, but what's most impressive is the level to which they're machined and finished. Now, let's start with some basic specs on the Mark II. It's a time-only watch with a steel case, which, of course, is made by the Hackos. The case is 40 millimeters in diameter, it's 48.5 millimeters lug to lug, and it's 11.5 millimeters tall. Quite a wearable watch. And it's powered by a Swiss-made Soprod M100 movement. What really sets the Mark II apart is the dial and handset, all of which are made from grade 5 titanium and finished to exacting standards. Now, titanium is a challenging metal to work with, particularly compared with more conventional metals used in watchmaking, like steel, gold, or brass. Titanium is harder, and a lot of watchmakers describe it as gummy. This means it's challenging and expensive to machine. It chews through tooling. Not only is working in titanium something of a watchmaking flex, but it contributes tangible benefits to the dial in terms of coloring. The blue dial isn't painted here. It's not galvanized or heat treated. Instead, it's anodized. It's exposed to electrical current. Now, the anodization process can turn a dial really any number of colors, including this particular shade of blue, which is beautiful and complements that guilloche wave motif at the center of the dial. In fact, the dial's color and that wave pattern are inspired by the beaches of Australia. Finally, the handset and furniture on this dial are likewise produced with the greatest attention to detail. If you're a fan of immaculate dial finishing, you're going to love this watch, and it certainly begs a loop. One detail we particularly admire is the finishing and construction of the handset. The hands have a beautiful feathered finish, and that second hand is integral, meaning both the hand and the pinion on which it turns are made from a single piece of titanium. This is very rare and extremely difficult to manufacture. You can see there's no hole at the center of that second hand, further adding to the exacting qualities of the dial. This remarkable study in titanium is available at collectivehorology.com. Get in touch or comment below with any thoughts or questions, and thanks for watching.